My people, you don't finally read, though. They say the governor of Abia State, what did they call Governor Alex Otti? It don't blow hot. I say, waiting to happen. He say because of these people, we be say they threaten him. Come 2027, say they go remove him from the seat of Abia. When I go remember this, our brother, what did they call Benjamin Kalu? We don't threaten, say no matter what it takes, that they must remove the governor will be Governor Alex Otti from the seat of power in Abia State. Although the Abians have praised the governor so much, saying that, yes, this is the kind of governor we want because he's working. Even though some people don't still criticize and say, the money when you take, they do this work is bigger than what we are supposed to have achieved. With that money, when they spend, so they see them. So make una hear from the horse's mouth as we progress.
That if he wants to run election, he should hold his fire. Once INEC blows the whistle, he should go and pick up a form, begin to campaign. It's for Abia people to decide who will be their governor. Okay, so it's also important that the APC is talking about, which has leadership, should know that they are being demarketed in Abia State. But I'll call on our people to still hold their peace and be calm. We have managed in the last 2 years plus to keep this place peaceful. We should continue to maintain the peace. I've had some people around here say, oh, they must take over the state. They will write results. The only advice I have for them is that if they truly want to write results, they should write something else before that time. You know what it is? Their will. Because this is our state. Nobody can intimidate us. But having said that, am I threatened? Absolutely no. Do I bother about that? Absolutely no. But I want us to maintain peace and decorum. Okay?
All right, that's the governor of Abia State, Governor Alex Otti, and they blew hot for that place. But all the same, the way when this country take they go, don't tire me. They say almost everybody where they this country now, then they run, they enter APC. They never know the reason where then they run, they go there. Now listen to the governor of Bayelsa State, waiting and talk.
But in Nigeria, everyone is rushing to the ruling party. You don't even know what is pursuing them or what they are pursuing.
Oh, yes.
Huh? You don't really know what they are pursuing or what is pursuing them. But whatever it is, belittles our democracy and endangers our multi-party democracy. I believe in a multi-party Nigeria. A plural Nigeria can only thrive on a plural democratic environment. As in this case, the governor consulted me several times to his credit. And I was not convinced because I didn't see any compelling reason for a second-term governor to defect. No reason. And we know the issues in the PDP, but issues are there to be solved by the governors and the leaders. Have they not been the leaders of the parties? But that's where we are. I've not made a comment on issues about myself since I left. But I'm just using this to say that I am still standing gidigba in the PDP that gave my Bayelsa people, my Jaw people, and the Niger Delta people an opportunity to run election to emerge as vice president of this country, acting president of Nigeria, and president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, PDP. This other party cannot do that. And I'm standing there with the PDP. If we don't succeed in retrieving the PDP, in saving the PDP, then we'll be part of a collective decision, which again should not be the ruling party, because I believe there must be opposition. A democracy without opposition ceases to be democracy. It becomes dictatorship from that day. It becomes totalitarianism from that day. Position does not mean you have to be fighting. You have to be, here am I, supporting the president's nomination. By the Constitution, it is the responsibility of the president to forward a name.
Oh, now that here matter where they say they stop. Everybody now they defect, they enter this APC of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now make on watch waiting the governor of waiting they call him of Edo State they talk. Is there anybody now where know they wear Tinubu's cap, make it no come or say they no go recognize them for the state, saying go the verse for them. Now what? Boy,
first of all, before we begin, this could have not happened if we do not have a responsible president. We have done so many elections here. The major problem we had was the president is not with us. Am I lying? Am I lying? What do you say to us, Ewaju? Let me tell you first, before we begin. You see this cap? I will not forgive any commissioner that is not wearing it. In Esco, if you are not wearing suit, and you are wearing traditional dress, and you are coming to the Esco without this Asewaju cap, you are going back.
Una don't see him. Una they see the kind of, I don't know what they go call all this kind boyism. This is not democracy. This is not how things are so. So anybody who doesn't believe in what you believe is not going to wa. This is slavery. Slavery. Poor. Or speed pull for this people matter. Make una hear matter with the sub.
As well as the DSS. We'll take this story now from Edo State. While the state governor, Monday Okpebolo, has directed all commissioners and special advisors in his administration to wear the Ashiwaju mandate cap as a show of loyalty and support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election. The governor issued the directive on Tuesday in Benin City during the swearing-in ceremony of 19 newly appointed commissioners and several board chairmen and members of state agencies. Well, Okpebolo warned that any commissioner who failed to wear the Ashiwaju cap will be barred from attending state executive council meetings. Let's take a look.
Let me tell you first, before we begin, you see this cap? I will not forgive any commissioner that is not wearing it. In Esco, if you are not wearing suit, and you are wearing traditional dress, and you are coming to the Esco without this Asewaju cap, you are going back.
All right, this video has gone. Benga, should I bring you in just 30 seconds? I mean, I don't know what is going on. What do we call this? Is this psychophancy? I mean, if Ayo was here, that's exactly what she would have called it. What's going on with the Ashiwaju cap? Must wear it.
Okay.
I mean,
I would want to reiterate my firm belief in the rule of law,
yes,
which is provided by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, upholds the supremacy of the Constitution and it's binding on the entire territory of the region. And I want to say that the same constitution that provides this punitive measure for defaulters had also provided for the prerogative of mercy, which is recognized in the law. But coming to that issue of Ashwebi, I think it's a joke taken too far. Yes, I think simply it's a joke taken too far. And we should take governance much more seriously than the drama that we're seeing. Governance should be sifted from drama.
Yes,
it's a high-level drama taken too far.
Yeah, all right. Rufai, quick comment on Edo, and I want to take our good news reports.
I think it's not drama. I think it's a good one. In fact, Otti, if you don't wear your Tinubu cap to this studio tomorrow, you should not be allowed to come to this studio.
I'm not from Edo State.
No.
I'm not from Edo State.
I'm mandating you now. You see, it's let's all go mad so that we know that moral turpitude reigns in Nigeria.
Right.
So that we know psychophancy reigns. Let's all go mad. So please, it's not drama. That's the way it should be done. Let's all go mad so that we know that one political champion is here.
Governor.
I don't see him. Una they see the kind of insult and embarrassment where these people they bring, can't give us. It's all right, no problem. Now, apart of that, make una hear waiting the governor of Abia State, what they call governor, former governor there, Kalu, they talk. Say some people they smoke Igbo before they go begin they drive aeroplane for Nigeria who wristwatch and cup of tea.
Motion, I would like to make few comments. It's not only what our colleagues are written in the paper. The authorities that look after, I say it's seconded the motion. I've seconded it, and I'm making few comments. I feel that the authorities guiding this pilot, some of them are very lousy. In many occasions, I've stopped to fly because of inadequacy of pilots' preparation. Some of the pilots are not prepared. Some of them use India hemp. Yes, it's true. Some of them smoke India hemp, and some of them are not properly audited by the authorities. I am telling you what I know because the NCA and NEMA and other authorities are not looking after these pilots and checking them on drugs. On the spot assessment, they are not doing it because it is dangerous. And you see them walking into the airplane, nobody checked their blood pressure, nobody checked anything, nothing, and their drug level. Not that aircraft, most of them 737-500 have an automatic landing gear system. It doesn't need the pilot to land the plane. What needs to land the plane is the computer, autopilot. But because some of them are high, they are not going to do this thing. Because any aircraft that is of new generation don't need the pilot to fly. Landing and takeoff is purely automatic. So most of these pilots are so careless. I have witnessed, I have seen by myself, I've come to fly. I told my pilots, I said, no. I don't think we are normal today. You have to go back home. So all these agencies must come back home to look after these pilots and what do you call them? And the cabin staff. Because some of them take this India hemp like cigarette. They will tell you, if you go close to them, you will smell it. So NCA must come back to their duty. Because, again, the Minister of Aviation must be forced to do a quarterly maintenance.
Your time is off. Your time is off.
Yes, to do quarterly maintenance on the runways. Some of the runways are not in good shape. Nigeria must preserve to service the runways because when you leave these runways, pilots will be avoiding the control.
Thank you very much. Nobody will take your.
They say people where they drive our planes now for Nigeria, including all those private jets, say that they smoke Igbo. They smoke Igbo. Before you fly, may you check who. They don't expose them now, but I know say some of them go think say na play or no be play. Those are for now where they've asked where insecurity for enter. In fact, this one will take time. I think I'll give on the next update. I bet we'll go straight to the next news. Thank you.